What's up, guys? Wolf the Planeswalker. Wolf the Swordsman, I mean. And Dozer. Dozer, if you could. There. That's his way of saying hi. And as you might notice, I'm not holding the camera. No wire. You're not propped up against anything. Kind of not propped up against anything. But anyway, I got a tripod. I ordered it back in April. Yeah, back in April. Because I had some money and I was like, do I want to save this to buy more swords? Or do I want to buy some books and whatever money I have left over, I'll buy a tripod with? Whoa, camera. Lighting is funky right now. Anyway, oh god. So, what that means is I can vlog from here, up around here, record gameplay in my room. I was going to record some Dark Souls 3. I was going to record some Dark Souls 3. Should really remove that sticker. Or like some Witcher or something. Maybe even some Witcher or some Bloodborne, which is maybe even Fallout or DMC. But anyway, I can now record in here. I'll have a better setup for recording out in the living room when I record Xbox. And as I realized I was gonna play Dark Souls 3 on the channel, first of all, I died because I want to get the most annoying boss in the game out of the way. It's not really a boss; it's more of a kind of warm up to what's coming. It's not really a warm up. It's not really a warm up. It's more of a hey, the game's been kind of hard on you. We'll just give you another annoying boss that you'll hate for another few days, and you'll finally beat, and that actual pro Dark Souls players can beat. And I say pro because some people are like really good at Dark Souls. They've like been through it once, twice, third time, and then they'll record, and then they'll start a new game, and then they'll get items that will help them later on and stuff. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I got a tripod, can film in the gaming room. But anyway, back to the Dark Souls thing, and Bloodborne. It kind of goes the same for Bloodborne too. I mean, Bloodborne is the only Bloodborne game, because in Dark Souls they were noticing that players would take a pacifism route. Well, kind of a wimp route. Not saying that using a shield is for wimps, because it is kind of protection. You kind of do need it a lot. But yeah, they were noticing that people were really complaining too hard. Ew, Dark Souls is too hard. Well, then Bloodborne came out, and they were like, hey, okay. And they were like, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take your shield away, put you in like one of our hard games, and we'll give you a gun instead. And I think, oh, hey, you get a gun. That's better than a shield because now you can shoot for long distances. Well, the thing is, the guns that you start out with aren't very powerful. The only guns that actually do damage on their own would be like the cannon, which is just like a Civil War cannon. If you strapped it to your wrist and you can kind of go like this. Here, let me show you. You can kind of go like this. What your character does is you have the cannon equipped in this hand, and he'll go, and until the cannonball, he'll go. And then you go, and then once the beast is stunned, you go, shing, shing, shing. And so, Bloodborne is all about aggression. It's pure 100% aggression. Why do you think it's called Bloodborne? And why do you think this guy looks so awesome? And on the back here it says, hunt your nightmares. And it is like raining like crazy out there. So that's what Bloodborne is all about. And if you want to learn Bloodborne, I could play it. But you don't know the full story. So I'll kind of explain it as best as I know it. Okay. So you don't know the full story of Dark Souls. I'll get Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 1 for the 360 and 2 for PS4. And you'll know the complete story up until Dark Souls 3. Then I'll get through the rest of Dark Souls 3. And then maybe I'll start on New Game Plus, which is basically you take one of the hardest games ever and you multiply it by 2. Dark Souls is already hard enough. This is what From Software does with some of their games. They say, "Hey, so you gamers are like begging people for a harder game every time." They're like, "Okay, The guys from Software were sitting in their headquarters in Japan speaking Japanese to each other. And then Big Boss Honcho walks in, and everybody just sits at attention like you're in the army. Like the guy from Full Metal Jacket just walked in and was like, Private Pow, why is your footlocker unlocked? I should beat you within an inch of your life. I have your name, I have your rear. You understand that? You better show me that war face when we go." Okay? So that's basically what they did. And so the boss goes, give me some ideas. And then one of his employees was like, so the gamers are complaining that they need a hard game. So all of us, we combine our effort and we make Dark Souls. And Big Boss Honcho's like, interesting. What's it about? Well, you play as a sort of zombie, but who has his mind intact and can think and hold weapons and shield and stuff. And you have to purge the land of this evil or absolutely destroy it. And so forth and so on. I won't spoil the entire game, so y'all can know what the game's about and the actual story. Because Dark Souls, the the From Software Soulsborne series, that's what the name is on the internet. Um, that's what they're called. Anyway, um, they they're kind of like reading a. You're kind of like living, kind of like making your own book. They except it's kind of like TCAP, which is coming up. They give you this prompt. They tell you what's going on. You have to forge your own path through these stories, and you get to choose the final conclusion to the story. And that'll either and there's like two endings: the good and the bad, as usual in a story. If you choose the good, everybody, not everybody dies. You choose bad. Anyway, I'm running out of time as I look at the timer. Anyway, Tripod Games was going to record Dark Souls, but anyway, what this means for the channel is, first of all, I finally changed my name to Wolf the Swordman. Second of all, I will be getting like actual katanas from like famous TV shows, and I'll show off like not non-swords, since it is called Sword Time. I'll just call it, I don't know, it won't be swords. It'll still be sword time, but it won't be just swords. I mean, I'll get like weapons, axes, baseball bats, uh, other weapons. Anyway, oh yeah, I can record the dog as much as I want now. It's not like I couldn't do that before. But anyway, I'll be able to maneuver the camera a lot more now. Second thought, I'm gonna show you how badly it is like raining out there. Most of y'all know because y'all live in Tennessee, but let's see if we can. Y'all really can't see that, can you? Well, it was like pouring. Y'all can hear it, right? Anyway, I'm running out of time. So, and maybe I'll do like reviews and stuff. Do like more reviews, and I'll like actually record some magic. And I'll show off action figures and stuff. And maybe review movies. I don't know. I'll be able to record outside without having to have someone hold the camera, but I will have to weigh this down since it's like aluminum. Picture my hand as a slight gust of wind. And then off my phone goes and breaks. And I have to create my YouTube channel all over again, and I do not want that. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Remember, keep on being what you're doing good, and for all my friends taking the TCAP, guys, do not worry. We got this. We'll cut TCAP up. Promise. These two lovelies of mine, they're hungry for annoying state test paper. And yeah. Yeah. And I'm like 14 right now, so you're going to see a lot of growing up, and bye.